Hello everybody and welcome back to my Football Manager Let's Play series. We are a couple of games on from the last video where we had that slightly disappointing result with FC United, that 3-3 draw. I've won a couple of games now on the road. We have had a few other little issues, if you like, along the way. Let's see if I can find it. Where did it happen? Somewhere here, in here. We may have lost it. May have been quite early. If I go transfer history and go released players, you'll notice Brad Abbott has been released from the club. He, as you will remember, came to me and said, I don't feel I'm starting enough matches in line with my squad status. And I said, well, I don't think you're that good. But, you know, we've got two good players at the minute who are playing way better than you. And I don't want to take them out of the team and disrupt the team. So, you know, prove to me on the training ground that you can be, that you deserve to be in the starting 11, and we'll have another conversation. And he got completely upset by that. And he decided instead to skip training. Very next session, he decided to go AWOL and not turn up for training. So I fined him in accordance with the club's code of conduct. He was automatically fined, but I was like, nah, done. Release the player. You're not good enough for my future plans. So unfortunately, we have kind of reached a stage where we're getting a little bit thin on the ground. I'm trying to get as many players now onto part-time contracts as I can, so they can't just up sticks and leave. But at the same time, I'm a bit concerned now that if players start going all AWOL from training and stuff, we're going to get a bit of a problem. I've brought in another player, James Ball, to replace Brad Abbott. So he's already a better player than Brad Abbott was. So we've gained. I think James Barrett was another player who was kind of rattling the cage a little bit in terms of he wanted to be starting more games. But I said to him as well, you know, at the end of the day, Beelan is playing way better than you at the minute. So that is the formation that I'm sticking with. That is the players that I'm sticking with. Also, I've gone back to my 4-4-2 formation because the, you know, 4-2-3-1 just wasn't working for me. So the last couple of matches I've played and got results in have all been via this formation. Not going to bother with any of those changes. We've got Lewis Cox on the bench. Might change that. I'm going to bring Manasseh on. So I've got a player. So the problem is we've got Kempster playing as the advanced playmaker and Stobbsy as the winger. I'm not convinced that's the formation we want to go in, but hey ho, that's the formation we've got. So that is how we're playing at the minute. Obviously Green over here at wing back. Just wondering if I can mix this up anyway. Or just stick with that formation. Because I would have liked Harry Benz to get on the field. It's the problem when you've got so... I mean, Lucas Powell is my left back, really. And he can't even get into the 5 sub bench for ridiculousness. 13 players are concerned that the formation could expose us at the back. Well, yes, but, you know, tough it up. Calder Silva does not feel... What was that? Feels unsuited to the role he's being asked to play today. That's funny, because he's a natural left back and right back. But anyway, let's go give Gainsborough Trinity, hopefully, a. I expect to pile on the misery. Attackers. Get out there, make a difference. Get out there, make a difference. Expecting to see solid defensive work. I'm starting to use more team talk basically as well now in this save because the issues we've been having with some lacklustre performances and some struggles against like the likes of FC United. Nearly went a goal behind after just 40 seconds of the match. It's a bit of a worry. Come on, lads. Concentrate. Here's Remy. Didn't do anything with the ball. I'm kind of looking forward to being end of season fairly soon. I'm not going to lie. Be nice to get promoted out of this division and then reset for another season. Maybe with a bit more money available to us. Maybe we could bring in some more players. The defence needs some work, I must admit. Apart from Jack Lee, my defenders are, and obviously Cole De Silva, the defence is really not looking great at this level, or certainly at a higher level. So we'd like to get on board with that. Jordan, come on, Jordan. Yes. 37th goal of the season for Jordan Cox. Definitely found a place here in the Grantham Town team. It'd be interesting to see if any of the other clubs in maybe a couple of the higher divisions take an interest in him. You know, someone like a League 2 team, or that might be maybe interested in having a player of his calibre, which means maybe we get a transfer fee and get to make some money. But again, away matches are always going to be a little bit tougher. Oh, he overpassed that. He overplayed that. Stobbsy was able to get into the right position. 5th goal of the season for Jack Stobbs. Decisive Grantham Town breakaway. And they did well. Apart from that pass, he hit that a little bit too hard. Jordan couldn't get onto it and hit it. But we recovered well. Stobbsy took up a great place. Ooh, Beelan, come on. De Silva. Is Bacon. Like 2-0 so far. All right, make that 2-1. Why do you do this to me, team? Why do you concede goals like that? That was soft. Declan Bacon. It would be the guy with the stupid name, wouldn't it? Who was marking him then? Who was that? Someone completely switched off there. Was it Middleton? It was whoever that is there. I think that must be Middleton. Yeah, I think he switched off. Good thing is, we can press on a bit in the second half. Joe Healy's looking nervous. Come on, let's get out of there. Probably going to play it to Bacon. Yeah. Oh, he went down a bit soft, didn't he? They're playing a 2 defensive midfield system with a ball-winning midfielder in the middle, 2 inverted wingers, and an advanced forward. Okay. Right, we are going to have to make some changes fairly soon. We're going to have to make them now because Stobbs is injured. So let's go Kempster for Stobbs to start with. We're going to bring James Ball on for them for Stobbs in the attacking midfield position. Manesi Kangananga's going to have to come on for Joe Healy because he's about spent. He's about knackered. Beelan's playing okay. He's not playing brilliant. So we'll probably bring Bird on for Beelan. Campbell's just playing okay. He's not doing anything amazing. But we have a narrow 2-1 lead, so let's not upset the boat too much. We've made a couple of substitutions. We've put Kempster on the wing, where hopefully he feels he can be a bit more direct. He was a bit concerned earlier on in the game that he wasn't direct enough. I'll tell you what, that's direct. That's about as direct as it gets. And that's a penalty. Kempster took a dive there. I can't believe you've made that suggestion, commentator. How dare you? How dare you suggest such a thing from a player of his calibre and of his sportsmanship? He was clearly fouled and tripped by the Gainsborough Trinity defender there. Foxy buries it. Completely wrong foots the goalie. Sadly, you can't really see the replay very well because he left the flipping goal scorer board up. Ball. There's Kempster. Nice score from his left foot. Right. We've got a couple of substitutions still to make. Have a look at this one. How are we going to do this? We're going to put Lee, move De Silva into there, bring Kane on for Lee, who's gassed, and we're going to bring Worsfold on because Campbell is not really doing much in this game. So we'll spend the last 15 minutes playing with all our top men. Why is everybody unhappy? Angry? Why? Why are you angry, lads? Oh, poor ball from Kempster there to Bacon, who manages to score his second goal of the game, giving me a tense final 10 minutes in this match. You know when you give the ball away as soft as that, you're going to be punished for it. Bacon again has got acres of space. He's not being marked at all. Middleton, the number 4, is just doing a very poor job today. Sticking with his man. Fulfilling his assignment. He's going to float a ball into the box, which the keeper will claim. Quite easy. That never works. That is not a throw-in that ever works, people. Yet we do it every single match, time after time. There's Worsfold. Kianga. First time I've seen him in this since bringing him on. And De Silva comfortably collects that. Pitches are starting to look a bit poor, aren't they, at this point of the season? You've got to admit, all the stadiums and all the grounds at this level are suffering. The quality of playing surface. And that probably doesn't help. Please don't let them get another goal. It's Worsfold. That's it. 4-2. They might get another goal, but at this point in time, they might get another goal, but it won't matter. They're not going to score 2. So we've probably seen them off comfortably. No point putting lines on the pitch, mate. That was clearly onside. Go away with your VAR nonsense, because there's no VAR nonsense in this division. You don't think we can afford VAR at this level of the game, do you? Of course we can't. Can't even afford to fill the bloody seats, look. The Jordan Cox was the star man, 8.2. Again, massive amount of XG, massive amount of shots, but shots to goals ratio is quite poor. Our finishing is not great. We haven't got killers We haven't got stone cold killers, have we? You know? We do squander a lot of shots. If our finishing was better, we'd be absolutely murdering everybody. Because most of the time, we do have the most chances in a game. Some of these poor clubs down the bottom here, they've got to be worried. I mean, FC United have done well. When you go back and have a look at the earlier videos in the season of where they were down here. They've now got into the playoff positions. They've been on a seriously good run. But look at our goal difference, 65. Yeah, Stobbs is injured. Bruised ankle, out 2 to 3 days. Fox is on form. We're now 8 matches unbeaten since our disappointment to Hind. Oh, look. Luke Moore from BBC Lincolnshire is here now. They got 2 fucking people in the press conference. Things went in your side's favour out there, despite the much discussed condition of the playing surface. Do you think it had any impact on the result? Stretched arms. I'm very happy with the result. Alex Kempster has had a 5 start to his Grantham career, turning in consistently impressive performances in his first few matches for the club. This must presumably make you delighted that the new signing has bedded in so well. Jack Lee had a great game for you out there today. What did you make of it? He's a great player. I'm really happy for him. Declan Bacon put in a top-notch performance against you today. He is quite a quality player, isn't he? He's a very good player, and I'm sure his manager will be pleased with that performance. You've delivered some great results lately with your distinctive brand of football, leading some pundits to herald the rise of CWATTYESO ball. Is playing this way important to you? Excellent match cohesion. Excellent. Alex Kempster's recent arrival seems to have had a positive impact on squad morale, with everyone seemingly happier and more together since he signed. Can you speak a little about that? He's the type of personality everyone naturally gravitates towards and wants to be around. He's brought different players closer together, and that's been really good from our point of view. Do you feel you have the upper hand over Curtis Woodhouse when it comes to mind games now? I don't really want to discuss that right now. So, yeah. Relationship's gone up a little bit with the new press officer. Still don't need this many seats. But it's nice to know that, you know, things are going well in that department. And we've got a tough away win there against Gainsborough Trinity. Still spending well over the budget. Well over the wage budget. And FC United are 10 games unbeaten. That will explain why they've surged up the league table. Curtis Woodhouse. I'm very surprised to hear that. I thought it was a very poor match today, and the surface can shoulder a lot of the blame for that. It was a very disjointed affair, and we shouldn't be putting up with pitches like that in this day and age. Hey, Curtis, it was your pitch. You don't like it? Fix it. I was just saying the pitch was awful, and he's like, yeah, we shouldn't have pitches like that in today's game. Well, it's your pitch. Do something about it, you know? Get it relayed. I mean, seriously. I've never... Well, I just... Yeah, the transfer window closes, by the way, on Thursday. So we're not going to be able to make any more signings after Thursday until the end of the season. So if my director of football or any of my scouts want to recommend any players to me, they need to do it now. They need to do it in the next couple of days because otherwise we're going to be in a bit of a situation where we won't be able to bring anyone in. I also need to be aware of something. If I go to my coaching team, is it my coaching team? No, it's not my coaching team. Is it my medical team? No, it's not my medical team. Is it my scouting team? No, it's not my scouting team. All. Tom Ward. Okay, my defender man is actually assistant manager of the under-18. Again, he was another player I was thinking of binning off, getting rid of, and dropping, and getting a much better, obviously, central defender. Problem is, he's got a staff role. That makes it hard to bin him off, because if I bin him off, he doesn't stay on the books as staff, he just goes. He just leaves the club completely, which means I would then have to find a new assistant manager. That becomes a bit of a problem. Chelsea have beat Southampton in the FA Cup. Who's still in the FA Cup? Anybody? Quarter-final? Semi-final. This will be drawn. So in the quarter-finals, Tottenham, Chelsea, Fulham, and Brentford. Wow. No Liverpool, no Man City, no Man United. That's an interesting. None of the big three have made it to the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. I also noticed in the transfer stuff and things that United have never signed anybody this season. After selling Phil Jones, that was their only bit of business in the league, in the transfer window at the start of the season. They didn't do anything in January apart from complete the signing of the player that's already got a contract, that Traore from Atalanta. So he was the last sort of one. Who we got being recommended to us? Sam Leversley? Is he any good? He's 20 years old. Scout the player, I suppose. Jack Burgess. How old's he? 21. Scout him. He's 184 centimetres. So that's quite tall. That's quite tall. About my height. A lot lighter than me, though. It's about 30 kilos lighter than me. What was live as? He's a bit small. 168 centimetres for a centre back. That's a bit. He's a midget. He's a midget. Ethan Miller, defender right. Okay. Ooh, you've got a horrible photo, Ethan Miller. Yeah. Not seeing very impressive statistics on those players, I'll be honest. Probably not going to get a scout report in time, are we, for this? But we'll go up to the transfer window, see what happens. Player development advice. He feels there's a lack of depth at centre-back. I do kind of agree with that. We do have a lack of depth. Calder Silva has become a highly influential player, so let's have a look at our squad dynamics. Yeah, team leader, Calder Silva, Ben Middleton, Joe Healy, Jordan Cox. Can't believe Remy Campbell is not. He's only as an other player. He's one of our best players. Why is he not influential or highly influential? But maybe that's why he's not playing so well. He's fallen. He's maybe letting it down a bit. Social groups. I mean, where is he? Oh, he's only in the secondary social group. He's not in the main group then. What about mentoring? He's in there with Jordan, Manasseh Kianga, Harry Benz. Yeah, strange one. Strange one. So we're probably going to not see any changes to the squad now until the end of the season, because obviously transfer window does close tomorrow. So that's probably done. We're probably done and dusted at that point. As far as transfers go and incoming players, which is probably not a bad thing, because then obviously once we get promoted, we'll be able to attract other players that previously were like, we don't want to play in the Northern Premier League, might suddenly decide that they want to join the club in the new division. Also might convince the board to give me more money. We're playing Whitby Down. We're in second place, so we're playing against our... We're supposed to offer, or players are considering asking for an improved contract, Remy Campbell. Do we want to offer him an improved contract? Possibly. Transfer deadline for English clubs has passed, so no more transfers can be concluded this season. So that's it. Our squad is now our squad. All the remaining games, of which there are 12. We've got 12 more matches to play this season, not including the coming game against Whitby. So we've got 13 games. So what I'll do is I'll probably play the next month, probably play all of April off camera. Will I? No, I might bring you in for the Basford game, because that's the day before my birthday. So might be worth checking out that one. We'll see. But I've kind of reached the end of this video, folks. So thank you for watching today's episode. I know it only contained the one match, but we have had other things to go over. If you have enjoyed the video and are enjoying the series so far, please go ahead, leave a thumbs up on the video. Leave your comments in the comment section down below the video. Remember to click the subscribe button, which is also there next to the thumbs up button. And share the video wherever you can with whoever you can. I've been CWATTY. This has been Football Manager 2021. Bye for now, folks. Bye.